Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Welcome to my channel, whether you're new or you're coming back. I'm excited to have you here and to deliver the messages that the Spirit has for us. Today's going to be the classic read, so I will give information about divine masculine, divine feminine energies at this time and the energy of the connection itself. With some guidance from the oracle cards, of course, and I do have the Hermit Tarot deck here, so we'll get some messages between the twins. And as you can see, I finally got my table set up. So yeah, I'm gonna try it, see what I like better, and if you have any feedback for me, let me know. I'm still gonna be experimenting a little bit with the camera, with different angles, but yeah, trying something else. Hopefully it's gonna be easier so that the cards don't actually fall off, which was a problem with my usual coffee table that I use. And of course you can see more of the shuffling and the cards, and hopefully that gives you more of that momentum, of that magic, of that energy where you can see like what actually flips out. You can see the cards, the layout, sometimes even the colors matter. So you can look at the spread and it's like, whoa, it's the message of its own. And of course you can't really see that because I'm showing you cards like one by one or in couples and like in twos or threes, but not everything at the same time because I simply cannot do it. Yeah, I just thought about an invention for that, but yeah. Question for another day. So let's get started with the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Let's see what we have for Divine Feminines first and foremost. And by the way, if you enjoy what I'm doing, don't forget to click the like button, to subscribe to my channel, to leave a comment, to share this video with others who you think might benefit from it. So for the feminines, we have number 20. Yesterday we had number 10. If I remember correctly, it was 10, or maybe it was 20 actually, just a different deck. Out of the mess comes elegant order, which to me says, obviously it's the yin yang concept and the duality and the flow of energy, right? It's like between chaos and order. But to me, it also says that, especially with number 20, and I can bet that we had 10 and 20 yesterday for some reason. Maybe it was different numbers, but anyway, 20 tells me there's an end of a cycle. So if you've been experiencing a lot of chaos lately, just know that this is coming to an end. It definitely was there for a reason, to show you something, to guide you into a certain direction. And now that you've learned your lesson, it all comes back to order. It's a different order, of course, right? Because even as we go through cycles, we don't go like on the same cycle again and again. It kind of spirals, right? So it's something else for sure. It's a different type of order than what you used to have before. But it's definitely going to make a lot more sense to you, and you will feel a lot more safe in this space. Okay, actually I'll do this. Actually, I'll do this. Yeah, so you can kind of remember, you can see the card and remember it. What do we have for the masculines? Number 11, and look at that beautiful spiral in the picture. Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Guess what? It's the beginning of a new cycle, or the end of the old cycle for the masculines too. And the hard part is, and actually it resonates very much with what I was just talking about, is that it's new, it's never the same, right? You go into something else. Even if we talk about like finding comfort and order, again, it's still not going to be in the same things. It's not going to be the same kind of vibe. It's still going to be different. And another side of it, another spin on this same situation is, of course, that if you're becoming something new or you're appreciating something different, it means that something that you used to be doing, or some of your traits of character, or your parts of your lifestyle, they have to go, right? To free up the space for this new stuff, right? It almost kind of formats the disc, if you wish. And it can be hard to let go of those ways that we're used to be in, you know. that are so familiar. So there's a bit of that grieving process for DMs I'm getting now. But look at that orange card, like such a bright sacral chakra energy to me. So it looks like divine masculines are just gonna power through and maybe a little bit fake it till you make it kind of vibe I'm getting here. Okay, let's put this away for a moment and get into tarot. So the main deck today is gonna be the After Tarot. That's what I've decided. And then I'll put some clarifiers as well. So what do we have for the divine feminine energy at this time? And by the way, don't forget that we are facing the new moon in Virgo on Saturday. So I will be doing a special read for that, either Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Because I have some people visiting this week, it's my friends from Ukraine. I'm really excited. As I'm saying it, I'm pulling the world card, you know, there's connections around the world. And although I'm Ukrainian myself, it still feels like it's, you know, and I mean, it is, it doesn't just feel like that. Ukraine is on the other side of the world for me, basically. And it's so amazing that those people are gonna come over and stay with me for a few days. And I haven't traveled to that part of the world for the last couple of years, more like 2.5, I guess. So we'll be really excited to, well, first of all, to see them, to hear their story and spend time together, but also have that vibe of those like worldly energies, worldly news, right? It's beautiful. I love it. I'm excited. So yeah, there may be some delays in my responses towards the end of the week, but I'll try to do my best to stay on top of everything. And of course, I'll make sure that you have the daily videos as before. Okay, what do we have for divine masculine energy? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Knight of Wands, the sacral chakra continues to burst out of divine masculines. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a defense reaction, actually. It's interesting. But yeah, we'll get to it. And what's the energy of the connection at this time? Six of Pentacles. Love it. Okay, let's put it aside. Let's get into the clarifiers. Please clarify the world card. Ten of Cups. Lovely. Please clarify Knight of Wands. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify Six of Pentacles. It's amazing, the cards are not falling off. Okay, we got the Emperor and the Fool. Two major arcanas, that's a pretty big deal. Okay, so for the feminines, we have the World with the Ten of Cups. And I actually see some synchronicities with the colors in this, and even with shapes, with this kind of circular shape. And again, it's this cycling stuff. And, you know, we had this here too, and we had that spiral that I actually drew for you in the air. So yeah, this is another end of a cycle card, and you know that it's the World card, it's end of the cycle. But what it brings, what's so important about it is you're getting back to that safe place, to place where you can dream, where you have time and energy and enthusiasm to kind of be more, do more, and not because you feel obligated, but because, or you have to hustle really to like keep on top of things, but because you feel like this is the right thing to do, like you really want to do that, right? And you're letting that light shine out, and it looks like that beautiful rainbow, right? And because we're also seeing this couple here, I mean, Ten of Cups is generally, you know, a lot about the emotional fulfillment in a couple, but in a family setting. What I'm getting is that even if you're not in union with your DM, it's still, because energetically you get into this Ten of Cups vibe, it definitely draws them closer. They want to have more of that, to like really like be with you, you know, touch you. It's like that crush that people have on celebrities, when they're around them, like, oh my god, yeah, I'm now, you know, I'm in the presence of this special person, that sort of idea. So that's how it's gonna feel to them the next time you see them or talk to them. You know, it can be messaging online, whatever. So yeah, keep that in mind. You can do your own observations and you know, see for yourself. But the masculines, we have Knight of Wands clarified by Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So at the moment, divine masculines are being a little reckless. Partly, I was explaining it before, is because of being uncomfortable with this new state of things, with the new energy that they're in. It's almost like the adrenaline and the hormones, they get ahead of them. And it's hard for them to keep that under control. Like, it's really like, you know, like when you have, and you're like, when a human matures, grows up, gets into puberty, and then matures into an adult, there are a lot of transformations with the body, right? And because it's such a big difference, it makes teenagers uncomfortable, it makes them irritable, like there's all sorts of like back and forth, hot and cold stuff, where they're trying to kind of find themselves and figure out what's going on, right? It's a very biochemical reaction, I would say, to those changes. So it's not even so much as they are choosing to be that way, it's just kind of like it's hard for them to keep things under control. They have to learn. And that's what divine masculines have got to learn now. How to be in a more grounded energy, in a more of a, okay, yeah, I got this. I know how to use that in my life for my happiness, for my abundance, how to use that passion, that drive, right? Right now, the drive is like bursting out of them. And it can lead to all kinds of emotional reactions, and I'm getting this reckless behavior. It may be even that they even have the best intentions, like this Robin Hood mode. For some reason, I'm getting that image, where they really want to save the day, to help someone out. But to other people, it looks more like they disrespect certain rules, or that they are trying to take a shortcut, like it's something, you know, not feeling so great. So there's a bit of that struggle, but it's only because it's new to divine masculines, and they're gonna figure it out, and yeah, they'll be on top of things again very soon when they adjust to their new self. And for the connection energy, we have Six of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor and the Fool. Very interesting combination here. It's almost like it's telling me that the twins intuitively know that everything is under control. It's like it's more of a divine control, but it's like they don't really need to know how things are gonna turn out well, how the balance is gonna, like, this is the law of reciprocity, right? The law of karma as well. How things are gonna balance out, how those karmic completions are gonna happen. You don't have to know, right? And the twins understand that sometimes it's just easier to surrender and not have to worry too much about the details, right? And that's the power, that's the authority in this case, that you're letting things unfold naturally. Beautiful. And even in this example where some people are walking away and there's a new person, right? It's also like showing that dynamic, that flow of people. Okay, let's get some messages from DM to DF first of all. What would right masculines like to say at this time? Okay, we have wrongful advice. I think we should see other people, and do you think about me too? So yeah, I'm getting here that they, you know, took the wrongful advice to have a connection or to be in a relationship with someone else other than you. And for a lot of them, it's not even that they chose that person rather than you. It's just that maybe they chose them completely independently from you at the time. But because you are in their life now, they understand that that was a wrongful choice. It was someone's wrongful advice. maybe it was their own advice, who knows, let's just be honest, right? And they miss you. We had that energy the last couple of days, so they're wondering if you miss them just as much as that Knight of Wands energy. Definitely there is a strong sexual attraction at this time, and that is causing them to think about you constantly. Divine Feminines, wondering what's going on with you. Are you feeling and the same way, dreaming about them? Okay, and yeah, Divine Feminine says love is the answer. Okay, so we have love is the answer. I'm too afraid to talk. Listen to your heart, and I just wish things were different. Look at those sevens. Wow. And the heart, right? It's like going deep. Divine Feminines are saying, that's what I'm getting here, saying, well done, Divine Masculine, all the work that you've done, and keep going, keep doing this. There's so much more to uncover of yourself and of the divine love and of sacred relationship that we have, that we are already in. So yeah, heart, going into the heart space, going into the spiritual realm, right, with the sevens here is, you know, it's crucial for the success and for movement forward. And right now it's hard to talk about this and take it how it resonates. Divine Feminines, why you may not feel like you're ready for a conversation, or you don't want to reveal everything that's been happening on your side for yourself. But yeah, definitely Divine Feminine is saying, you know, I also have made some mistakes and I wish things were different, just in general in my life and, you know, between the two of us. But right now it's important to focus on this heart space and to keep finding love in the situation and release and forgive to ourselves and to each other for any of the mistakes we made when we didn't know any better. Okay, I hope this was good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye, everyone.